Okay. We have a resolution sponsored by Council Member Nelson nominating Jasmine Flores as City Council President for 2024. Discussion?
Yeah, I can say something. I have a little problem with the inexperience, and I also wonder how she's going to spend the time required of the presidency when she has repeatedly told us over the years that she's been with us that she has Wednesdays off. Otherwise, her schedule does not permit her to be here. I like Jasmine. I will not vote for her because of that. Everybody's talking about process, which we'll talk about later. This is not a process. We're supposed to nominate from the dais and go from there. But that being said, I'm done.
I do support her. I think that any good president, leader, coach is surrounded by good people. So we're all here to help. We're not going to see her fail. I do support Jasmine as a president.
With that, call for the vote.
Council members Brzezinski, Flores, Schaaf, Titus, Troop, Nelson.
Congratulations, President.
Greetings, Council. Susanna Faulkner, City of Erie. First of all, I want to congratulate my wonderful neighbor and friend, President Flores. You made history today, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And congratulations to Vice President Schaaf. It's really empowering to see two women in those roles. I don't know if that's ever happened in the City of Erie. I'm not sure, but that's really incredible. Dr. Titus, it's wonderful to see you here.
We have a resolution sponsored by Councilmember Brzezinski, seconded by Councilmember Troop. Be it further resolved that City Council vote on Mel Witherspoon for the appointment to the 2-year council seat with the knowledge that Mel Witherspoon is able to be appointed after his term ended and contribute with his many years of experience on City Council. Discussion?
Madam President, if I may.
Go ahead.
I'm not as eloquent as my good friend Mel. I come across kind of gruff at times. But one thing you know about me is that I never lie to you people. Transparency is what we did with this. When we found out from the solicitor that it was a possibility that Mr. Spoon could be appointed for a 2-year term, we talked about it. We also talked to the rest of council, and we mentioned, there could be a dozen people out there. Nobody will hold a candle to that old man there. You saw how old he was. He'd still kick my butt.
I would like to say a comment. I know that when I was gaining support for presidency, it had come down to the last individual who would be on council, and his vote of confidence was at the expense of voting in favor of this resolution. I had stated that we should make sure that we submit our application for the interview process because we want to be appointed, so we need to make sure that we're doing the proper steps that were in place the year prior that we had had a successful appointment done to council. Now, me stating that you should submit your application does not automatically mean that you can strong arm an individual into making sure the vote happens. Now, it's kind of insulting when you have a conversation and they take face value of all the information that you're hearing and taking in at the conversation that this is the way it's going to be. I went to a meeting to hear all communication from all parties that were involved, and when I got the information that this resolution could be either put on at the last meeting or at the future meeting, I stated, please put in your application and resume if you would like to be appointed. I'm in favor of the process because that helps the community at ease, not feel as though we are cutting corners and making the process easier for some and not for others. So with that, I would like to say if there are no more comments.
I have a
to
comment.
be
and
stated.
I hope you keep on talking to somehow in your mind figure out that you're lying. I sat at the
Well,
table.
call for the order, please. Call for the
I
vote.
sat at the table, and you looked at Mr. Witherspoon and you said, "You have my vote, Mr. Witherspoon." All right? I don't care. You vote whichever way you want to. I just want the whole world to know next time you run, your word means nothing, Madam President. Thank you.
And I hope that when everyone
Call
is
for the
up for
question.
re-election, that we all make sure that we're putting our boots on the ground and reaching the voters so that they'll be more politically involved. Thank you.
Madam President,
Call the vote.
you're new at this, but you could use the gavel when they pull stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I'll try to remember that for next time.